ASMR rock stomps. So if you're doing a tap Broadway show and you want it to feature rocks, you're just gonna need a rock solid dude and Dwayne the Rock Johnny John stomping on some rocks, okay? Listen. So stupid. It's a mental pause. I need someone to develop a listen filter in Final Cut Pro X, because we don't use numbers. Free, baby. And what it'll do is it'll just go in and automatically clip out. All right, let me tell you how you do it. This is easy. Easy. Amazon Transcribe. Go ahead and up. Ooh. The nerds are already excited, number one. The geeks, the cool dudes, right? Are you a nerd or a geek? You decide today. And if you're with that pussy ass shit, the geeks, they're getting excited. Amazon Transcribe, baby. What's it do? What does it do? What's the use case? What can you use it for? Well, perhaps you could upload a audio or video file and have a service. What's a service? Well, it's just like where you go to upload music and play music online. It just does it for you. You don't have to download it. You don't have to install it. You don't have to unwrap it. It's just on the internet. Pretty cool. Well, Transcribe is such a service where you can upload an audio file and it will turn around and give you the language that was spoken. No, that's a bad explanation. It'll convert it all to text, right? It'll convert it all to the words that you would see in a book. So you could follow along, perhaps for the hearing impaired. They have captions now. Boom. How cool is that? So check this out. This is where it gets deep. Are you in the matrix with me? Check this. S-H-I to the T out. The output of the service is a document. It's a big old Word document. No, it's actually a JSON, right? Don't get scared. Hey, stay with me. Don't get scared. JSON. JavaScript Object Notation, I think. Something close to that. JSON, doesn't matter. It's just a big old file with some curly braces, right? And you can get a bunch of stuff in there. Well, they have every word that you said and the timestamp, baby. This is where the magic comes in. They have the time in seconditos. That's what you didn't know. It's in seconds. So that's important because you're going to have to do the math on that. But if you, let's perhaps say, wanted to go find out every time you said Nichos Nachos, right? Hey, where do you want to go for lunch? Oh, how about that sweet taco truck, Nichos Nachos? And, dude, I bought some of that artwork. What artwork? Oh, have you been to livestreamfailpodcast.com/keyword burr? If you go, no, it's /artwork. Burr will take you there as well because we're friends of the podcast, right? When you get on the Spotify, they have to invite you. They don't have a choice anymore. They don't. I'm coming, right? I'm showing up. So anyway, check this out. Real simple. Go ahead and take some of your computer PowerShell, right? Or your Bash if you're still love looking at a screen without pictures on it. What a dumb shit, right? I get it. Terminal's cool. You want to be in the shell. I get it. But don't live in that world, baby. There's more out there to see. There's more. Hey, you like that little red dress in the Matrix? Well, guess what? Look behind you. Your wife is wearing that same red dress, and she's been doing PIO, beach bodies, right? She's doing them little leg squats, and she is looking fine, and she is looking to have a good old time. Get out of that terminal. Get back. But anyway, you got to use it right now, unless you're a super coder, right? A developer. Don't get me started on that fucking asshole. Letting it out. Man, it's very therapeutic. So, you take this output. Let me just, you probably aren't with me anymore. Now you are, right? I told you to stay with it. So look, I'll say it real quick. If you're on this already, jump into Lambda, right? They'll string up that service. Boom, you drop it in an S3 bucket. That's when you uploaded it. And it automatically fires off a Lambda script to go do something, right? Someone will say, oh, it's just a Lambda, actually. And his name is Beep. Fucking asshole. So, yeah, anyway, automatically triggers it. Event-based, baby, right? Boom, triggers this puppy. And what it does is it reads in the output of that transcribe job. Oh man, got this big old document with all these words and all these seconds and times. What do I do with it? Well, why don't you chop it up? One thing is simple. Just find every period, right? The thing at the end of a sentence. Or if you're from a fucking great country, we use it to separate the decimal. Stupid, stupid comma in that place is not right. All right, so anyway, you go ahead and parse this bad boy up, right? You write in a little script that goes and sorts through the output, right? Finds the period and splits it into different sentences. Whoa, already readable now. Now you could give it to someone and they could see very quickly, hey, what's interesting in here? Oh, we talked about that. That's right. Oh shit, are you ready? Oh shit, I gotta finish this. Okay, well, when did every sentence happen? Well, just do the simple math on it. Just go crunch those seconds and find the beginning of every sentence and its corresponding time in minutes and seconds. Boom, pretty cool. Probably use the mod function for that, right? Non-zero denominator, no numerator, something like that. Don't worry about it. Don't bog yourself down with that. That is all the semantics that are the syntax, right? It doesn't matter. Just understand how you would do it. How would you solve the problem? You figure out how you would solve the problem, and then you put all the stuff together. Then you read the documents, because you're not going to go read about some stupid shit that's not helping you, right? Some dumb other service. There's no reason to learn that. It's not helping you build and solve this problem. All right, so now we got the output. We got all the sentences on their own line, right? We inserted a new line character. Easy enough. Boom. Now we go through and we converted the really large number to seconds. I'll give you 300 seconds is how many minutes? It's 5 minutes, right? 300 divided by 60 is 5 minutes. 60 seconds in a minute. Boom. So if you have an hour worth of content and there are random sentences dispersed, you got to figure out where that would be. So that's, we don't have to get into the details on that. Now let me tell you where it gets really magical. All right, you can decide what the output looks like, right? You consume this large document, right? This let us just say it just says, my name is Cool Dude, right? And it wouldn't take long to process that and get the times out, right? My name's Cool Dude, boom. And then you convert all of the seconds. Well, it have to be 2 sentences. My name is Cool Dude, I am really cool, right? So now we have both of those. Now, what you do is you save the output, right? This part of the script, it just formats it as HTML. Boom, nice. Put some brackets on there, right? HTML, and then the other one's got little alligator brackets, the ones that are greater than, less than, that look like alligator mouths. Yeah, you put that in there with a little / HTML that says stop. Let's stop doing this. This is the end of the document, right? Boom, now we got an HTML document. Now we can put that on the web, and we're webtastic. It looks good, right? It says, hey, hello, I'm a cool dude. This is really cool. Nice. Now, what if you wanted to know very quickly what? Excuse me. You wanted to know very quickly what they were talking about. Well, you just go through and highlight all the nouns, right? Things in school, they said things are, well, there's nouns and there's verbs. Well, the noun, right, is a person, place, or thing. So you just go through and highlight the person, places, and things, and there you go. Now, if you look at it, you highlight them, you change them a color, maybe every time your name is mentioned, maybe every time there's so many different ways you can go with that. You get the idea. Based on the words that are in there now, you're able to very quickly pinpoint subjects, and there's probably, after a period, maybe a way that you highlight the subject and the predicate. We're not getting all complex on that. I don't give a shit about that. All I want is it to be able to, I think I like the noun thing though, right? And making it an HTML document. So you just double click on it, boom, you got it in the web browser. Show notes. I can't solve every problem for you. I gotta stop. I gotta turn it off, because before long the internet's gonna be broken with people trying to download this, right? So I'll slow it down. You take those couple, come back to me when you're a little along, and I'll inspect your work. Okay, you work for me again, remember? And You were asking about the paycheck. Exactly. When are you paying me? Still waiting on you to click the donate button. Yeah, we're trying to get away from ads, right? But you are being lazy. You should be donating, right? Donating to a cause, donating to something that you care about. Go click that button. Keep clicking it, right? I'll put one on there where it'll just be like, I didn't even think about this. If we gamify the donate button, we say last person here donated this much, right? And you get to click it. I'll make it play a sound every time it does it. Ooh, easy stuff. This is again, just turning it off. I'm gonna break the internet, and but I like that. People love hearing those sounds, and I'll just say, I'll you get one of those services. It's already looking at all your stuff, right? Who your friends are, who your this, that is. They already know your friend was at this website, and they're gonna say, oh, we've been tracking that he donated and clicked this button 27 times. Man, you know what? Your friend was right about you being a bitch. So livestreamfailpodcast.com/brr to donate /artwork. Buy some of that artwork, baby. Dude, I'm looking at it right now. I haven't erased it yet. Remember, this is all digital copy. So don't get crazy with it. Like you're gonna start demanding specific shit. There is one copy, it's digital, and I will send it to you in a text message. And you can do with whatever you want. Um, this one's $1 million, and we previously covered why it's that much. It's someone's gonna be like, well, I'm gonna try and haggle with this shit. Well, this is non-negotiable, just like a liver and a kidney is, right? They said, not that, we did the research if you were with us last time. $600,000. That seems like a little bit of a robbery, right? Some of your buddies, like I think you get two kid. Oh no, that's the liver, 600,000. The kidney's the one 400,000. But you got a couple buddies walking around that you just like, dude, um, you're lucky you're my friend because we don't really need you. What are you contributing to this? Anything really? It's just frustrating that you've got two kidneys and some people out there could really use them and are functioning, contributing members of society. I think I'm going to start selling mirrors so that you can buy one from me and take a look at yourself in the mirror and just really wonder if you being here is really serving a purpose. So, especially if you got $1 million, right? Don't buy that. If you don't want to, you're not serving a purpose. Just donate that and you get this fresh bottle of the snake, baby. Snake eating a donut. I'm putting you on this, man. Snake eating a donut? That's pretty cool. All right, now I'm really out for now. Okay, it's way too late. Early, 6:13. That's when I started recording this. It can't be 6:13 now, is it? 6:50. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. That tricks you because you look at the time and you think, oh man, I got so much time, right? But then you realize you've been talking your ass off. Just some of the smoothest jazz. Amazon Transcribe. Oh my God, dude, Dudette Chico. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you sticking it through. 37, 37, 37, right? We did the calculation and we had all of that. I'm looking at the time still, the recording ticker going up. But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you listening to this on your own time, right? This is your time. You could be thinking about anything else, but I'm really proud that you're sticking this out. And we're going to solve these big problems together, right? I want you to get on the GitHub. Oh boy, excited again. And I want you to make all that stuff that I just told you about, right? I'm the idea guy. I told you. You build that, and then I want you to come back to me, and I'm going to proofread your work, and I'll give you a grado. Don't worry. I only give out F's for fan-fucking-tastic here. Great job, bitch. Keep it up, dudette. The bitch was for the guys. Don't come after me. You know they're gonna clip that out. It's gonna be me. I thought it was funny. So yes, go build that transcribe shit. You can do it in a weekend. I know you super nerds out there. I give you a lot of shit because that fucking developer, man, I still feel that asshole. Don't clip that out. God, phrasing. Where's your boy when you need him? Phrasing. Go build that shit. That'd be pretty sweet. And you'd help out a lot of people. There's a lot of, man, I mean, think of this simple for the hearing impaired. I did some math on using another service to do this. Now, you got to put all the pieces together, sure. But if you write it, you magnificent fuck, you can write that shit. What do you want to use? PowerShell? I don't know. That's cool. Got to use it in the .NET Core though, because right, they had to rewrite that shit. .NET Core. That was a cool move. Right now, PowerShell runs on everything, but you probably want to write it in Python, right? You should be the one buying this snake eating a donut. Livestreamfailpodcast.com/artwork. $1 million US. USDs, baby. Snake with a donut. But you can code that shit up in Python if you want. You can do it in PowerShell, Python. You want to do it in Java? I don't know. Can you do Java? C Sharp, C++. They got all that shit. They got all the C's, man. And you can, man, I want that for you. For you. I want that for you. For us. And we'll post it. We'll post it on the livestreamfailpodcast.com/artwork/code repository / this badass mofo made this in a weekend. You know I could code that up, dude. I've already done it. I made the grading scale, right? Remember that Scantron that had all the bubbles popped out, plop, 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 and your teacher like, you know what? I got you. This is, if you still have that lazy ass teacher, professor, you know that you ain't doing shit. He's listening to this podcast, laughing his ass off. Listen, if you see a teacher and they're using I don't think a teacher would do it this way. This is how I think they get away with doing the Scantrons. Oh, they put in a machine. All right. Well, if maybe your machine broke and she's still like, well, I'm not going to read I'm not going to decipher, right? I'm not a mind reader. If I were, or a hieroglyphics translator, I'm not reading this kid's stupid ass writing. If I were, I'd be over in Egypt right now looking at pyramid hieroglyphics. That's what I was thinking of, hieroglyphics. So she's still using a Scantron, and what she does is she gets one of those little hole punchers, right? So if you couldn't afford the 3-hole punch, or you just wanted to get crazy you wanted to make a bunch of confetti, you can get the single guy, right? It looks like, what's it look like? Kind of like that. The only thing I can think of is one of those things you exercise your wrist with, and not your cock, gentlemen. I'm talking about the it's got a spring. It's a wrist spring thing. You just go. Okay, you get the visual. Which uses to pop holes in paper, right? So if you had a 3-ring binder, that thing that you put paper in to hold it, and if it can go and swing in the center of it, right? Like a fan, if you were to hang it upside down and just go like you're fanning it out. So you could use the hole puncher and just go 3 of them and then pop that paper in there, right? And then maybe you want to do a 4th because you haven't used a hole puncher in a while. But I'll tell you the dumb shit about all hole punchers. I don't give a shit if you spent $19.99 on the it would be at Walmart, but there's some company that makes every hole puncher, right? Mead. Yeah, you didn't think I was going to mention Mead, MEAD, and it's all this dumb little typeface. Go look at Mead next time you're in Walmart or Eckerd's or CVS or Target or anywhere, right? Go in a convenience store and they're selling those notebooks, composition. No. Yeah, Mead. I think that's them. Look at it, Mead, with a lowercase letter right next to Webster. Web. You're just a pile of goo, Webby. The webmaster. See, you have to go, that's a whole nother story. Shit. 43. Man, we're up in time again, dude. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet, man. Well, man, hey, did you get the code done yet? Did you submit? Hold on, nerds. You didn't think I was going to say it. You guys had a bet down. Hey, is he cool enough to say pull request? Oh, push and pull. Dude, whoever made Git, I think it was your boy Linus Torvalds, right? Linux, that dude. I think he was so pissed off with the current version control systems that he was just like, okay, I'll write my own. Fuck you. And then somehow it gets to GitHub these days, right? But push and pull requests, I just don't get it. It's, and this fucking asshole of a developer, this is asshole number 2. This is probably asshole number 12 that I ran into, but by then I was like, oh shit, they really are all the same. It doesn't matter if you're a 60-year-old Unix dude, right, with a beard, or this fucking guy. Look, an asshole's an asshole. You are an asshole first. And that's there, you know, the asshole code. And you guys and girls are all alike. You just get and sit there, and before you even start talking about code, you start talking about, okay, we need to work on this soft skills, and this is when we talk about being shitty to everybody, and everybody is not as smart. Oh yeah, we have no tact, yeah. Fucking dumbass, fucking fuck you. You fucking assholes. Not all of you, man. Dude, if you're cool and you're listening to this for free, then then you're probably able to build all that shit. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the douchebag who just realizes that, oh shit, I don't like doing this, and I never actually really learned how to do this. I kind of made shit. I don't know what you did, right? Well, fuck, how'd you get there? If you don't love doing it, you need to quit, baby. You are the customer service representative that hates fucking people. Don't be out there in front of people. If you're a developer, don't be out in a group project where we're all supposed to work together, you fucking asshole. Oh yeah, just log into GitHub and put a pool and do a shimmer. Well, hey, you fuck. Oh my God. It's good, right? You know what? You gotta get the energy out somehow. But I think this is probably just strengthening those negative energy emotions. Dude, do that. You're cool. Make that shit. That's cool. Amazon Transcribe, we're talking JavaScript parsing. You can ingest all of that into a Lambda, turn around and take that Lambda and output that into an HTML document that tells you every sentence. It formats it pretty in some nice pretty font. It puts the seconds in minutes in where every sentence starts, and it highlights all the nouns and drops it right on my website. I'll give you credentials. I'll give you creds. I don't give a shit. Boom. If you got that ready, dude, I just want to be able to upload it into an S3 bucket. Blah, right? The simple storage service. It uploads in there, triggers that Lambda, automatically runs this, and then pumps the output into, I got to see if these guys have an API. All right, I'm going to put you on this last thing, an unsolicited advertisement for these mofos. I'm trying to see if I can advertise somehow, put them on the website. I don't want to talk about them all the time unless I'm using them. Check this out, Timebolt.io, Timebolt.io. If you are a slow talking fuck, right, speaking from experience here, if instead of just pausing, you fill silence with a bunch of shit like, oh shit, what am I going to say? Oh my God, am I saying all this out loud? Oh shit. Well, you got to work on your silence, okay? Silence is golden. Silence is Tesla. Silence is enlightenment. I just paused for 10 seconds, okay? Now, what you're going to hear, if I use this program correctly, is nothing. It's going to sound like I'm just a slick, quick talking dude. And that's why you tune in. Well, listen, I talk, there is more, there are more gaps in my words than that song with Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. I think it was those two, right? Gappy Gap. But anyway, timebolt.io. Go check those guys out. It does a whole lot of shit. Not just get the silence away. That's pretty cool. But it also does a bunch of transitions, but it does all this shit automatically. So you're saying, I don't need that. I mean, that's stupid, right? Go to timebolt.io, go check them out, and listen. One of the badass shits you can do is you can export all of the silence removal or transitions or whatever badass stuff you're doing into Final Cut Pro 10. All right? How many of you are doing like me and you go and re-listen to it a billion times, figure out where you want to cut, where you want to edit, you got to label shit? It automatically does it for you. It goes in, chops up all the audio, boom. Then it takes all that audio, baby, and cuts it up into an XML file. So when you open the XML in Final Cut, XML is just like JSON. It's just a way to format data, right? You don't care about it, right? What's inside the database? What's it look like? Who gives a shit? Is the data there? Yes. Okay. So this program, timebolt.io, gotta say it 3 times. 3-0. All right. Timebolt.io it's gonna hook you up. You double click on that file, that XML, and it automatically loads all that stuff up into Final Cut with all of the breaks. And you can go in there and simply add transitions. You can go in there and label stuff. You can cut it further. You can move clips around. The shit is badass, man. And I'll have to remember, and by remember I mean go see if I can find the link look, I found some dude. He has a video on how to use it. It's pretty sweet. And he got away with using the free version. Let me tell you something about this program, okay? You can use the free version, but a lot of the features don't work. But if you're simply trying to get rid of the silence, you can import a video and it will automatically remove it'll automatically detect, and then you can then render it without all of the silence. And it does that with videos. Now, the downside to the free one is they put a big old watermark on, right? A graphic, and they every part of the video now has their logo on it, which, maybe if you're advertising for Timebolt, you don't give a shit, but you have to pay to get rid of that thing. So that's kind of a bummer. The second thing is, and I'll tell you the workaround because your boy is cheap, is, check this out. You can render audio, you can't render audio only. And this is audio only, as you can tell. Well, actually, maybe there's a video thing on here if I did it on YouTube somehow. But you can render only video files, right? So you try and throw an audio in there and it says, this the video bit rate's not supported. So I said, well, they've never worked with a Slickster before, right? So I throw that back into Final Cut and I said, well, what would happen if I just put a black background on the video, right? That way it's just audio in the background, but every frame of the video would be a black screen. So it technically is a video, right? It's just showing a black screen. Well, I throw that in, and guess what? Bah, bah, alarms are going off. Fucking police knocking on my door. Video bitrate not supported. Oh, these clever fucks, right? These cool dudes at Timebolt.io. So what I did was I put in the secret video loophole. I just put text on there, right? In Final Cut, you can drop on a little text thing so to say something, right? Say my thing. livestreamfailpodcast.com/artwork. So we go into artwork. No. I put that in there, and now every frame has livestreamfailpodcast.com on it. Okay, let me export that. Now, all of this takes time, right? It does take a lot of time. This is probably I think this was a 30, 40-minute audio clip, and that took 20 minutes, 30 minutes to render down because I have a shitty MacBook, right? Just not underpowered, right? But when someone buys the art, livestreamfailpodcast.com/artwork, you go look at that, man. You'll see I got some on there that are going to help us get the old MacBooks, Mac Pro. Ooh boy, it's expensive, $66,000. You didn't think? Go on to Apple. I'm driving their site up right now. Go to apple.com/I can't afford shit on this website. What the fuck? God damn it. $7,000 for a fucking monitor. That is insane. And you know what? Marcus Brownlee's bought one, right? He's got 7 of them. Maybe he's in 360 around Apple monitors. Damn it. I'm jealous. Okay. Boy's jealous. Ooh, we're almost at 53. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. Let me finish back my thought here. Okay. So yeah, then I render this down and check it out. I import it into the free version of Timebolt.io. And guess what Tommy Time says? Yo, cool, man. You want us to render it down? Yeah, no problem. Work like a champ. So that's what you do. Now, you could also just pay for the program. It's not that expensive. I ended up spending $97 for the first year. It's less than $10 a month. I don't know what it is. Can't do that math. But Timebolt.io probably has a feature for it. So go check it out. That's pretty sweet. I really like this program. And then there was another one I was looking at. I'm not going to tell you about it because I'm not sold on it yet. But I'll just tell you, sound recorder, since it's just us girls here, your days may be numbered. You'll always be there, though. I don't think I can delete you from my phone. I would, though. Oh, God, I would. I'm having an issue with sound recorder. I just spent 2 hours organizing all of the amazing audio clips that I don't want to lose, that I can't lose. All of these, it's like if they had to rebuild the world, they would need this audio. And so I'm working on getting everything down and recorded. And my iPhone said, dude, let's upgrade your iCloud storage again, right? You're going to need a couple petabytes with all of this. I mean, it's really just getting me excited. And it's not that much more, right? Dude, it's just a little bit more until you realize, what the fuck, dude? It's higher than your mortgage payment, and you live in California. But yeah, man, that shit rendered down fine. It's pretty badass. So we got around that. But you can save yourself a lot of time. You just pay for it because then you can ingest just the audio. So you save yourself a lot of render time. You don't have to add some stupid thing to it. It's like it couldn't. It was just detecting if someone was just doing a black screen. They said, look, they're spending more time, money and time to fuck with us than we really give a shit, right? They're cutting out they're weeding out the low hanging fruit. Not everyone's going to go through this. Not everyone knows how to do this. Not everyone, so they're able to have a little bit of an deterrent there to using their shit for free. You got to pay for it, right? Go pay for it. But maybe you got some video files and you don't give a shit, or you're just going to use your video files and then it'll put a watermark on it, and then you strip out the audio and it's audio only, which is cool because you just import this. Oh shit, that's what you can't do. You cannot import you can't export the XML that is able to break up all those clips unless you pay for it. So maybe you just care about stripping out the silence real quick. You're a wordy fuck that pauses a lot. Then you can use that if you're recording in video format. Pretty cool shit. All right. Anyway, okay, I got 20 more seconds here. We're going to 57, 57, 57. It's 42 right now, so you got another 10 seconds. We'll go back to the beat later on. Later, dudes. 57, 57, 57. Like